Greetings, geometry students. Welcome. Here it is. It is your very last section. It is the end of geometry. It is the last section you have to look at for geometry. Congratulations on reaching this far. I know that there have been plenty of challenges along the way, and I thank you for your efforts. So here we are at the very end of Unit 10, talking about dilations. And let's look and see what a dilation is. And dilation, if you've ever had your eye dilated, you know that they expand part of your eye and you can absorb a lot more sunlight than you're supposed to. And so it gets bigger depending on, how long they need to dilate. So a dilation in math is simply something that either enlarges or reduces the original figure proportionally. Okay, so what does all that mean? All that means is that if I have my original shape, this blue triangle ABC, I can dilate it by making it bigger. But as you can see, the shape remains the same, okay? All that happens is these things are all in proportion, okay? So they are all going to be roughly the same measurement away. So that's kind of all I'm doing. You're either going to enlarge it or reduce it. I could have made it smaller. I could have gone, something down here like so and made it smaller like that. Okay, that would have worked as well. It can also be big. It can also be smaller as well as bigger. So all I do to dilate something, okay, and dilation, just another way to think of a dilation is just either enlarge or shrink. Okay, so you can either shrink it or you can stretch it. That's another way to think about a dilation. It's either a shrink or a stretch. So if I've got something like this, we got this rectangle here, and this would be my pre-image. Now, if I wanted to dilate that, all I'm going to do is multiply the x-y coordinates by each point, okay? So if I wanted to dilate by a factor of 3, then all I would do is take each point and multiply it by 3. So if I go -2, 1, I'm going to multiply both of those by 3, so that'll be -6, 3. Then I have 2, 1, same idea, 6, 3. Then I have 2, -2, so that'll be 6, -6. And then I've got -2, -2, so that'll be -6, -6. So my new point would be, my new dilated rectangle here would be -6, 3, 6, 3, 6, -6, and -6, -6. So my dilated rectangle would look like this, by a factor of 3. And this is all dilated from the center, okay? This is dilated from the origin. So all I do is this length here, if I tripled it, that's my new point. This length here, if I tripled it, there's my new point. Likewise, out and out, they're all triple what the original measurements were. And that's all I do. That's all I do. So if I look here at this quadrilateral, so -2, 4, there would be J. K would be -2, -2. L is going to be -4, -2. And M is going to be -4, 2. Double check, -4, -2, -2, -2, 2, 4. Yep, so there is my quadrilateral. I guess I would call that a trapezoid. So it dilated about the center with a scale factor of 2.5. So all I'm going to do is multiply everything by 2.5. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Multiply every number times 2.5. So doing that, this becomes -510. K, the -2, -2, this would be J. K becomes -5, -5. I suppose I should change colors here, but not quite. L L would be negative 10, negative 5. And M would be negative 10, positive 5. So J, K, L, M, those would be my new points. So negative 5, negative 10, negative 5, negative 5, negative 10, negative 5, and negative 10, 5. This would be my dilated trapezoid right here with my new points. There'd be my answer. That's all I'm doing. And how do I know I'm right? Well, if I draw lines, J and J should touch, M and M should touch, K and K should touch, L and L should touch. All those should touch. All right, and you can kind of start to see how that goes. So here, now we have a dilation by a factor of 1/3. So if it's 1/3, it should be smaller. So 0, 6 would be here. That would be Q. Negative 6, negative 3 is R. S is going to be 6, negative 3. So here's my triangle. So now for each one of these, I'm going to multiply by 1/3, which is the same as saying I'm going to divide by 3. So a new point would be 0, 2. New point here would be negative 2. I should have changed colors. Negative 1. And my new point here is going to be 2, negative 1. So my new triangle, 0, 2. There's my new Q. Negative 2, negative 1. There's my new R. 2, negative 1. There's my new S. There's my new point. And that's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. So dilated by a factor of 1/3 means it got smaller, and that should make sense. So now factor of 1/4 means I'm going to divide everything by 4. So E is going to be negative 8, 4. F is going to be negative 4, 8. G is going to be 8, 4. H is going to be negative 4, negative 8. So now multiply everything by 1/4. My new point, well, let's plot the old one first. Sorry, negative 8, 4. So there's my old E. Negative 4, 8. It's going to be F. 8, 4 is going to be G. And H is negative 4, negative 8. Right there. So just by eyeball test, I believe this is a trapezoid. I'm pretty sure those are parallel. So now my new point is going to be negative 2, 1. So there's F, or new E, sorry. This is going to be negative 1, 2. So there's going to be the new F. 2, 1 is going to be the new G. And negative 1, negative 2 is going to be the new H. So when I plot this, that should be my answer. All right, so it's going to be 1/4 the size of the original shape, which makes sense, which should make sense. Okay, so last piece here when I'm looking. Triangle has vertices negative 1, 1, 2, negative 2, negative 1, 2. Find the image of ABC after the dilation, centered at the origin with a scale factor of 2. Sketch the pre-image and the image. So I'm not going to make you sketch the pre-image and the image. What I am going to make you do, though, is look at this and consider if this is my original. These are my original points, A, B, C. Scale factor of 2 means that my new points would be negative 2, 2. 4, negative 4. I remember I multiply everything. And C prime would be negative 2, negative 4. So now that's what I need to look like for my graph. I need to look at Where is there a negative 2, 2? In all three of them? Nope, that one does not have that, so that one's out. If 4, negative 4, well, there's that one, and that one's out. So let's double check. Negative 2, negative 4. A is going to be my answer. Also, because negative 1, 1, negative 2, 2, or 2, negative 2. Also because my original triangle works here, and the image here works as well. So A is going to be my winner just because the points match up. That's it. That is the entire section of Unit 10. That is the entire unit there. So now what's next? You finish up 10.3, and with 10.3 is the review. Then you take your Unit 10 quiz, and then you start on your final review. And that's it. That's it. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your effort, and I look forward to answering your questions.